one-page experiment brief. The load you're seeing is real. One GPU process around 20% CPU, one renderer around 15%, with several renderers using over a gigabyte combined. The app has also been open a long time with many idle helpers.
Yeah, figure a way to like optimize this. Just like set like maybe a sub agent to do this.
The AI learning plan is verified. A 2-hour
Okay.
CPU light DPO
Yeah,
label
yeah.
noise experiment.
I'll review that. But just make sure you have the sub agent that reviews the codex. Reviews the codex CPU memory usage, and you know, make sure that everything's good. You know.
Understood. I'm assigning a high effort performance check to separate safe local fixes from binary update issues. It's diagnosing the app now and will return a safe plan. The safest improvement is a full codex relaunch, but that would end this call, so I'm not doing it automatically.
Wait, so you're saying we're
The
supposed to?
performance
Yeah. What happened?
checking. The high effort agent stopped because this workspace requires medium reasoning. Nothing broke, nothing risky changed. I restarted the same check at the allowed effort, and it's running.
What the hell?
Checking.
I'm trying to start a stream, but then it's kind of weird right now. Okay. Content studio. When's the last time I went live? January? Okay, wow. Not gonna make it. Oh yeah, be right back.
You're live right now. Before today, your last completed stream was January 25th, private, about 5 hours.
Okay. Vibe coding. Vibe coding. 21 minutes. Okay. All this. Hello? Hey, what happened?
Checking for you.
So I got water
We
and I
briefly
exercised.
lost.
Wait, why did we lose connection? I'm gonna make some food.
Let me check that.
I think my highest priority thing is to like switch to actually I don't know, like should I spend my time of work on like trying to get more recommendation system? Yeah, recommendation system's good. Deep understanding of how the models work, that's definitely good. But like do I have to know how to make good content? Like should I be spending time on that? or should I be like spending more time on the LLM based recommendation systems? Like my instinct, right? My head is like you should definitely just do LLM based stuff, or even
If
try.
you're optimizing for if you're optimizing for dependable impact, your ranking makes sense. Recommender systems and LLM driven ranking usually move the needle more than making content. A lightweight content track
But I
is
think like
still useful
being
for.
a content creator is also really high impact, right? Like being able to have the influence or know how to make videos go viral. That's a really knowledgeable skill set to have, I think, or like not skill set, but very useful to have. Mm.
I'll think that through with you. Yeah, content is leverage, but it's a separate career if you chase virality directly. The sweet spot is to use content as your amplifier, not your main product. Build in public around your AI work. Turn what you're building into content. That way, you're not splitting paths, you're stacking them.
Hmm. What the hell? Why did it hurt? Oh wait, I'm so not flexible. My feet was hurting. Who makes the food? is that I should do my laundry, clean my desk, clean my what's it called my杯子怎么说杯子用英文我不知道。
Yep, that
是吗？
checking. You mentioned the laundry, cleaning the desk, and cleaning your bedroom.
Well, no,
What were you about to say about?
not my bed, like not my bedroom. 我说我的被子。
Got it. Let me sort that out. Your bedding, not the whole bedroom. So laundry, desk, and bedding.
是的，好。好。Okay. So can you like fit that into my schedule, and also like can you like set like a sub agent to review my skin and like face history to see what I can do about my acne and eczema, like, and bake that into the schedule if the schedule doesn't reflect that. Like skincare, the laundry should reflect that. Every day probably need to change my pillowcase, stuff like that. Make a sub agent.
Checking. Adding those chores to your rolling schedule for tonight, and I'm sending your skin history for a medium effort health review.
It probably should be a high effort, not medium.
Switching that to high effort and including whether daily pillowcase changes are actually worth it.
Okay.
Your tonight plan on screen now includes laundry with pillowcase, desk reset, and clean bedding after your work blocks with a clear sleep cutoff. The recurring cadence will follow the skin review.
Okay. So 5:10, 5:20 water. I got my water. Okay, so we should do laundry. So laundry, food. Hey, 1 hour for food is kind of long. Like I'm gonna be watching like a podcast while eating or something. I also don't have that much food, so probably only eat for 10 minutes. Okay, move laundry to dryer. Okay, so I should start my laundry now. And then do post training for 2 hours, and then 1 hour hands-on learning. Hey, where's the work thing? I don't see any of my my recommendation system work in here.
Checking.
I'll probably like also sleep later than 11, probably 11:30 as well. Shoot for.
You're right. Treated the post-training schedule. That block was mislabeled as work. I'm updating it to laundry, quick food, 2 hours of job work, 2 hours post-training, then 1 hour hands-on AI learning. Corrected schedule on screen. Start laundry, eat with the podcast, then do recommendation systems work, pausing briefly to move laundry to the dryer. Then post-training, AI learning, and
I
wind down with
more
this stuff.
like excitement, dopamine from like the short, like fast-paced, like money-making stuff, like creating money, making like a business, making videos, like those type of engagement loops. So how do I like reconcile that with like, is that like fine to be interested in those things, or should I still be focused on AI? And because like
right,
using my brain.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Checking against your schedule.
I'm gonna get my food.
Yeah, that's totally fine. That's
wait.
your brain telling you it.
Can you pause? I'm gonna get my food.
Sure, pausing.
Okay, so what were you saying?
Picking that back up. Your interest is totally valid. Treat content and business as a sandbox. Maybe 20 to 30% after your core AI work, not instead of it.
Like, what's the point if I'm not gonna go all in though? Like, I'm confused.
Checking.
Like all in on like either business, content, or AI research.
Go all in on one outcome, not one activity. Make your all in becoming a builder who can also distribute your work. If you force a choice,
Well, like,
choose AI capability first.
well, like obviously you shouldn't split your time between. Like, there's very limited time left before AGI, so either I make a fuck ton of money, or I become like really good at research or mech interp or safety.
I agree. Don't split across unrelated paths, but betting everything on an unknown AGI timeline is a
Well, like,
risky frame.
well, I don't really like care about that opinion because I'm by default I'm assuming that the AGI timeline is 2030, so I don't like need you to change my opinion on that part. I'm just saying like with that opinion, what should I do?
Okay, taking that as a fixed assumption.
And also like, is that not in the wiki that I believe in this?
Checking. If you're assuming AGI by 2030, then I'd focus on research engineering and safety. Keep your job as runway, go all in on post training and evaluations, treat content only as amplification. The
Is there
wiki
like a
says
deeper?
frontier.
Is there like a deeper reasoning?
Checking.
Like explain more about the thought process.
Checking. With AGI by 2030 as fixed, the question is what gives you the most leverage by then? Business could mean money and reach, but you don't have a concrete wedge yet, so big upside, low evidence. AI capability has a clear path from where you already are and builds compounding capital, artifacts, skills, and access, all aligned with your actual goals. So,
Well, my edge
all
with
in
content,
means
my edge with content is I like kind of work in recommendation systems right now.
checking. You're right. I understated that. Recommendation systems work gives you a real content edge, ranking, retention, feedback loops, not just generic creator. But what you don't know is whether you have a repeatable content engine. So don't split into two lives. Build one serious AI artifact, package it into content, measure response. If signals are strong,
Wait, what?
double
No,
down.
I am
If
saying.
not,
Well, like I'm just playing devil's advocate. Like I think you're trying to combine both paths. I think these are separate paths.
checking. You're right, I was merging them, which dodges your binary. Treat it separately. Path 1 is content business for money and reach. Path 2 is AI research and safety for technical capability and influence over advanced systems. Given your current foundation and goals, I still recommend going all in on research for a fixed year, then reassess.
Um, any reasoning?
Checking. Use four factors: probability, value, time, and what you keep if it doesn't work. Your technical path has clearer milestones and compounds toward your stated goals. Content has a bigger upside, but lower odds and weaker downside. If you optimize
Well,
for
like,
direct impact,
how's it higher odds? Like, be specific on why you think the technical path is easier to get into, like LLM research. Like, like what?
you're right, I overstated it. It's not that entering LLM research is easier, it's that your background makes a plausible bridge to research engineering or evaluations, not research scientist right away. Overlap exists, but it's not proven odds, while content success is also untested. The honest difference is visibility. The technical path has clearer stepping stones you can start from. The content path is harder to estimate.
Hey, let's say I could commit to, like, if I try the content path within 1 year, I'd have like 1 million followers, um, and like average like 100K views per video, and make like one video per day. Um, Given that, like, and then also be able to scale that once I do that. So, be like a reproducible. So given that like commitment, okay, probably not 1 million, but like let's say 500K. Like, what should I do? Like, compare the two different things.
Checking. Under that assumption, my recommendation changes.
Really?
If you can reliably achieve that, yes, then content business becomes a rational all-in path, but only if that audience reliably turns into strong.
Like, which one's better? I don't care about this like rational.
Checking. Content business. Under your assumptions, it's the stronger path. Go all in on that.
Yeah. Um. Wait, what? I'm confused. I was scrolling Twitter.
Checking. I was answering only your hypothetical, not your real situation. Hypothetically, if that content outcome were basically guaranteed, content wins. In your real case, my recommendation is research engineering.
And why?
Checking.
And also, what areas my
Because that
average like?
hypothetical.
Yeah.
Checking. Your recommendation system's background transfers really well to preference modeling, post training, evaluations, and personalization and ranking for AI. The strongest wedge is applying ranking and noisy
Okay.
feedback
Wait. No. 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 I
experience.
say like not what area, but just like explain why I should do this over content, and like making money and stuff.
Checking.
What the hell? Morning.
In your real situation, research engineering has real evidence behind it. Your current skills, experience, projects, and long term motivation. The content path has an imagined outcome, but not a repeatable engine yet. And AI aligns with your deepest goals, not just fast dopamine. Technical depth
All like
plus engage.
I just don't know like if I can get an AI job. If I can get like a AI job at Frontier with like research engineer or scientist, either one, I'd be happy. But just don't know if, like how likely that is. I feel like the other one.
Not just fast dopamine.
What the hell? I'm
Technical
watching my
depth.
own stream. Okay. Mm, sorry. I was watching my own stream by accident. I was 26 here. Where's the chat? Hmm. Oh no. Hmm. Maybe I just mute it. Okay. So, anyways, yeah, okay, sure. I think we agree that I should probably do. Shouldn't waste my time on recommendation system stuff. I think this is known. Okay, so like, what area should I work on? Like, I feel like Mechinterp and safety like that. That is pretty open source, and then it's like pretty important area, and I think it's pretty easy to get started, and people like actually want more people to be in this area. I feel like the other parts are harder to get into.
Checking. I'm checking the current open source entry points and what is actually most likely to translate into a research role, not just feeling easy to start. Your best area is safety evaluations and agent evaluations connected to post training, not pure mech interp at first. That path is open source, but real novel impact is harder. Evaluations give you concrete open source work like inspect, measurable outputs, and stronger overlap with your current skills. Aim at research engineering via evaluations.
Wait, what? I don't want to work on evals if that's what you said. Oh, wait, why not Mechinterp though? And wait,
Checking.
why evals? That's like not. It's not really a good skill.
If you
It's like we also assume that AI will get better at recursive self improvement, so it has to be something that a human can be uniquely good at, like something that requires human skills.
Yeah, fair correction. If evals feel misaligned, mechinterp is viable. My concern was that novel interpretability work is specialized, but there are open tools and active roles. A focused start is to replicate circuit tracing, form a falsifiable hypothesis, do causal tests,
Well, like okay,
and
no,
publish results.
let's just yeah, I'm definitely gonna do what type of publishing, but and show like I don't think yeah, I think I should just do something, but not what the hell. Let me see. GPT voice. GPT voice. X user feedback. Use. All these
Still here?
What the? Wait, sorry, I'm just reading a tweet.
No problem. Take your time.
Oh, that's a genius idea, bro. What the hell? Oh my god.
Want me to tailor the plan around that idea?
Wait, no. I was looking at something else. Okay. Hey, sorry, bro. Okay. We gotta lock in. We gotta lock in, man. Okay. Mm, so wait, what area? Like SGLang via LLM is cool, but like won't AI? Isn't that like the first thing AI will replace? Like in this recursive self improvement. Like what? Like will I be able to improve at that faster than the AI is gonna improve at that? Like I don't think so. I think it needs to be something that's harder for AI research, like some research intuition type stuff, right? Hello.
I'm still here, thinking within your assumption. The key is not to pick something just because humans do it manually today, but to build strength in problems worth solving, crisp experiment design, and human oversight of advanced systems. The area is AI control and empirical alignment researcher using interpretability and behavioral tests as tools.
I'm confused. What? Wait, also in the future, you should like, if you're don't think, like you should probably delegate tasks to subagents. I think that are higher reasoning effort. Wait, are we high reasoning effort or medium? I feel like you shouldn't be doing thinking that much in this session. You should like probably delegate to like subagents.
We're on medium reasoning because of the current voice rule. I'm aligning to your intent. Keep the live call fast, but run deep research in high effort agents if the system allows. Right now, we are GPT 5.6 Sol on medium. I've updated your durable voice rule. Live coordination stays here for speed, while substantial research defaults to a high effort subagent that produces a report I verify.
What's this AI slop thing I'm looking at? What the hell? Take a screenshot.
Checking.
Can we like have like I feel like you should be able to see my screen. Like you should be able to see my screen if you like you shouldn't need to take a screenshot. So it probably needs to be some type of cron that's taking screenshots of the last 10 like of the last 5 minutes probably. And then it takes it every like 10 to 30 seconds maybe. And then it's just this window. It's like a rolling window of the past 5 minutes with these like samples of screenshots. Does that make sense to you, or what do you think?
Checking.
What's with this AI slop though? Like what the fuck?
I'd call this rolling visual memory. It makes sense, but cron is the wrong tool. A lightweight local service with a 5-minute ring buffer, 30-second sampling, plus window change triggers would be better. Active window only, local storage, auto pause for sensitive screens. This lightweight prototype would avoid making the performance problems worse.
Yeah, that's interesting. AI slop, bro. Wait. So is there like value in what I just proposed, or like do you think it's not necessary? I think it might be like I don't know. I guess it could be useful, but not really sure.
Checking. It could be valuable, but it's not necessary for what just happened. The page was still visible, so a capture was enough. I'd treat rolling memory as a backup, not default. If you repeatedly wish you had the last few minutes, build the lightweight version. Otherwise, just capture on demand.
I think it's just more that I have to tell you to capture every time instead of you already being able to see my screen. I think that's like one pain point.
Got it. The capture step feels like friction.
Is there a way to
Difference
share my screen right
between
now? Or
checking.
Wait, also, bro, I think I'm like off schedule. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Let me check. I think the schedule made sense. I think I should just do it. Okay, so 5:20. So I finished eating. It's 5:38. I know I watched no podcast, but sure. Um, okay, my job. I should do my job. I'll do my laundry first. I'll do my laundry and then I'll do the job at night, I think.
Screen context is already working here. I can check the frontmost Mac window on demand. Just say something like, look at this. To be safe, check Settings, Voice, then toggle screen context and allow macOS permissions.
Wait, what? I'm confused.
Checking.
Can you see it? Like, what do you see?
Two windows. One covers two topics. One, screen context is already enabled. Just say, look at this, and I'll capture the window. Two, for tonight.
Look at this screen right now. What do you see?
Checking.
Wait, what? You just took a screenshot though.
I see Firefox open to your TikTok profile.
Okay, but
reboot.os.
but like that's a screenshot. Wait, what do you save these screenshots? Is this like do I have to delete them?
Checking. I took that screenshot as context for me, so it wasn't shown in the chat. It's stored locally with this task, like an attachment. You don't need to clean up each capture. Deleting the task removes its transcript and attachments. To prevent future captures, turn off screen context in Settings under Voice.
My laundry, Halloween, Wait, how often should I wash my duvet cover? Like, given that I have
Checking.
eczema and stuff.
With acne and eczema, wash it weekly with fragrance-free detergent. Every 2 weeks is okay if you use a top sheet and don't sweat much.
Wait, what's the difference between this and Alexa? I guess Alexa just like searches stuff. I'm confused.
Alexa mainly handles quick commands. This is built for deeper reasoning using.
Okay, I think Alexa can like search up stuff, right? And then kind of.
Checking. Yes, Alexa can search and summarize things, but this can dig into your computer tasks and reason over your projects, not just do lookups.
Okay, so this is like more. Yeah, that's true. So, but like the use case where I just asked you about like the question, like I could have used Alexa for that, but this is more general, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's like more of a multi-purpose agent kind of. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Wait, I wonder if this will be a like. Wait, what's that like hardware product for this? Is there like wait, how do I just want to be able to like use this like portably. Like I right now I have to be like kind of close to my computer, but if it like work with my headphones or something, and then like the listening and the mic change, but like it has to like be able to remotely connect to the computer somehow. It's kind of.
The portable setup is your phone with ChatGPT voice plus your computer as the hub. Pair the phone through remote. Then you can talk naturally while tasks run on your machine as long as it stays awake and online.
Okay, so it's okay. So wait, also wait, can you make sure that this computer doesn't sleep then? Like, I'm not sure what's the command. I think it's like just search up like what's the command. I forget. It's like caffeinate or like there's other ones. And also I'm gonna do my laundry, so like just like pause or I don't know.
Keeping the Mac awake now while you do laundry. Your work should stay active. Done. Go do laundry. I'll pause here.
Oh fuck man. That was what? Hey, was there? Did you hear like an alarm? And also like what's the progress?
Checking. I didn't reliably hear an alarm, only your speech.
Okay, wait,
The Mac.
Yeah, what's the progress?
Checking. Right now, only the keep awake is running. The skin review and codex performance check are done. For you, it's laundry, job work, then the AI research block.
I'm confused. What happened before my laundry?
Checking.
Oh wait,
Before laundry,
did you keep the Mac awake, by the way?
checking. Yes, the keep awake is still active, so the Mac won't go to sleep while plugged in.
Although the tubes. That's pretty cool, no?
Yeah.
Or it's not optimized for the algorithm, I guess, right? Because it needs to be.
Head down south to the land of pine.
Like, how's this? What?
Sun shone bright and I'm feeling fine. I thank God for the light this time. Running for the hills or the bottom of the road. There's an ebb and flow to this life I'm told. Enjoy all the highs and endure all the lows.
Okay, wait. So it's now good, right? Hmm. Wait. What's on my schedule? Okay. Hello. Wait. Hello. Hello. Okay. I want to. Wait, should I look at the Jax ML scaling book? Like the reasoning behind that is like I could probably get some ML info role after emailing Vlad. It's like kind of useful. It's like if I'm doing mech-interp, this isn't like what I don't really need to know how to scale a model because I'm not really training it. I'm just understanding it. Mm.
Yes, but as a targeted hedge. For mech-interp, you don't need deep distributed training skills right away, but you do need some scaling knowledge because large model inference and activation collection hit scaling issues. My advice, Email Vlad now and ask exactly what skills matter for that ML infrastructure role.
Well, like.
Then just cover.
Well, no, it's not like so. Basically, alright, no. Anyways, I don't think that's important. Let's see. For mechinterp, I don't need deep distributed. I need some scaling knowledge. Okay. Yeah. Wait. Here's the link, by the way, if you're not aware. This is the content I'm talking about, like this type of stuff. It's like I think basically knowing the bottlenecks in training, like compute or memory, or like the bandwidth.
This part is mostly ML infrastructure. TPU capacity, flops, memory, sharding, parallelism. For mechinterp, just learn llama architecture and rough memory math, then jump to the inference section. If Vlad offers an ML infra role, come back and go deeper. For now, just skim.
Well. Okay. Okay, what should I do? Okay, let's code. Let me look at the schedule. Was there like an artifact somewhere? Let me see. Sources. How do I see like the outputs of the session? Is there any outputs?
There are 3, including tonight's schedule, the 2-hour coding block,
Wait,
and
wait,
the
why
post-training.
why does wait, take a screenshot. Wait, why doesn't outputs show that right now?
Checking. You see the issue, your right sidebar is closed, so you're not seeing outputs. Open that panel and select outputs. Also, some sub-agent files stay linked in the chat instead of appearing as output cards.
Oh, okay. I think that makes sense. If it was made as sub-agent. Tonight's current schedule. Okay, I started my laundry, by the way. It's like the bedding, the duvet cover, the duvet cover, and then it's like delicate mode on the GE, General Electric, laundry thing. My clothing in there too, and the fragrance free. It's like 31 minutes cold, light. Probably should like wash my hands before using lotion on my face, or I don't know. Can I just put lotion on my face, or should I wash my hands before that? No.
Checking. Wash your hands first. Lukewarm water, mild fragrance-free soap, rinse well, dry with a clean towel, then apply the face lotion. If your hands were already clean,
But like,
you wouldn't.
Okay, so like when I'm working though, then I have to go to the bathroom before I can put lotion on my face if my face feels dry.
No, if your hands look and feel clean, just use a clean pump at your desk. Wash only when they're actually dirty.
Like typing in like your keyboard makes it dirty, but okay, that's fair. Okay, 6 to 8 p.m. I'm gonna. Should I? Interp can also help capabilities, but it's also good for safety. It's like a pretty like good area to get into, accessible, I think, and then a lot of people want people to get into that area, or like a lot of the safety people at least want more safety people. There's like a genuine demand from the people. Well, not a demand by the companies, but more of a demand from the people.
Given that, test mechinterp tonight, not post-training for recommender tasks, because that's the unknown and pulls you most. For the 6 to 8 block, pick one small transformer result to reproduce and finish it. One notebook, one
why?
plot.
Like, give me reasoning though.
Here's the reasoning. You already know recommender systems, so doing that post-training mainly confirms what you already have. Mechinterp is the unknown you feel drawn toward. A 2-hour experiment answers that unknown better than more planning, and it keeps your options open. You can gain a new option without losing your current path.
Huh? What?
Checking.
Wait, well, I already know mechinterp also. Wait, what? I'm confused.
I'm not saying Mechinterp is definitely the better career. I'm saying it's the better experiment.
Well,
tonight.
like I'm saying, like
You already.
the post training for the recommendation system is still like generally useful, right? It's not specific towards recommendation systems. It's the same like infra rollout, the policy. Well, hello, hello.
Hey, I'm here.
Like,
Yeah, so if you're weighing a quick experiment tonight, Mechinterp is probably more lightweight. The post-training ideas are broadly useful, but they can get heavy really
no,
fast.
but like I'm saying like, wait, well, which model are you using by the way?
I'm ChatGPT.
Is it Sol or is it low, high?
Checking now. I'm confirming the exact model and reasoning level for this session, so I can answer precisely, not guess.
Just look at the session chat rollout stuff. Wait, do you have context about the wiki, by the way? Just want to see what context you have.
Checking the wiki context. The codex backend for this task is GPT 5.6 Sol at medium reasoning, not low
Okay,
or
so
high.
do you understand that?
I am seeing GPT 5.6 Sol at medium effort for this rollout. And I'm checking the Patrick context wiki index so I don't mix up what I have versus what was just mentioned in chat.
Okay, but like, do you understand that the post training could it's like, well, how's that worse than mechinterp though? Or like I need better reasoning though. I don't know.
Got it. I'll double check the rollout and wiki link so the recommendation is grounded.
Well,
yes.
yeah.
Yes, I verified the rollout and the linked wiki. GPT 5.6 Sol, medium reasoning. The wiki's index is linked and set to frontier capability first default, but it still has the older timing. Your newer schedule hasn't been written back in yet. Post-training isn't worse than Mechinterp. Given your goals, I think it's the stronger main path. It's closer to the frontier bottleneck, has more real roles, and your recommender experience transfers directly.
Do you even know what I mean by post training though? Like, I feel like you didn't understand what specific task I was talking about.
Checking that against what you've said and the linked context. You're right to question that. I don't know the exact task. I assumed generic preference modeling, which may be wrong. Is your work using general LLM post training ideas, but actually targeting recommendation tasks?
Yes, you got it.
Checking that. Got it. Then the frame is general post training and rollout skills applied to recommendation tasks, which can transfer beyond rec systems. I understand that category now, not your exact implementation.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So I'm saying, should I understand the code, right, on how they did that on my team? Because they're on my team. So should I look at the code and see, like, understand it, or what?
Checking. Here's what's on your team. The highest value move is to read that code and review it with the people who built it. Don't read everything. Trace one training run and
Well, like,
run
no,
the
I'm saying
smallest.
like use AI to understand like the high level overview, then I can dig deeper into the parts. The main reason is like I don't know, like it's I could try getting on the project, I guess. Try helping out, make a commit, fix some bugs for them.
Checking and keeping the wiki guidance in view. Yes. Use a company approved AI setup to map the repo at a high level and trace one run. Then look for a small,
Okay,
well
so
tested
is
bug
this or the mech interpret better? You know, that's my question.
checking. The internal post training project is better for you, decisively. Not because post training always beats MechInterp, but because you have concrete access to real code and a path to contribute and possibly join. That opportunity is worth more than a generic MechInterp tutorial right now. Make the post training project your main bet for the next several weeks. Map it tonight, run one workflow, find one small issue, make one solid commit.
Okay, but this is on a separate. It's on a separate computer though.
Checking.
Well,
That affects tonight's logistics, not the strategic call. Do the repo mapping only on the work computer with approved tools. Don't bring code or details onto this Mac. If you don't have access right now, spend tonight on public foundations or a small MechInterp exercise, then do the real project on the work machine next time.
Okay. What can I do on this device? I guess the mech interpret or like studying or like coding. Coding what?
Checking.
What the hell? Do you just use that? What?
Code a small public rollout pipeline. Load a tiny open instruction model, create 20 prompts, sample 4 replies each, score them, and log everything. Then check best of 4 against the first sample. That teaches the rollout infrastructure you'll actually use without touching company code.
What?
The simplest code project is a tiny rollout pipeline. It's just a few prompts and a few responses each, with scoring and logging and a basic comparison. That teaches the rollout workflow cleanly without any company code.
see. Want to switch to let's do mech and turp. Let's just do that because I can play that with you, and that's like easier than me having to like go through my internal company thing. So let's just do that right now instead. So we don't have any local mech and turp stuff, right?
Checking that. Checking this workspace.
Can you spawn some subagents, by the way? I think we need some deep research. Specifically Neil Nanda. I feel like I do have like if you go on like Google on the browsers like Firefox or Google Chrome and you open up Google Docs, it should have like some mech and turp thing. I'm not sure if there's any other context, but I think the game plan is to apply to Matt MATS under Neil Nanda and then be mentored by him and then also I don't know, like publish papers, I guess. I don't know.
No local mech and turp projects turned up, only unrelated file names. So
wait,
I'm
also you
building
shouldn't create a chat, or wait, should he create a chat? I feel like we should just use subagents. So it's just all in one place. Also, wait, make another subagent that looks into like Alice Rig. I'm curious what they're up to. They're like a mech and turp person, I think.
Checking that too. The coding project belongs in its own task, so it has a durable workspace. For the research, I'm using subagents. One will check your browser for the doc you mentioned. Another is checking Neil Nanda and Matt's from primary sources. I can also check Alice Rig if you confirm who you mean.
Yeah, I think you got the name right. They should be some mech and turp adjacent thing. But also, like, how should I be like?
I'm checking that name carefully.
Should I sit down or stand up? And also, like, what's the timer at? Like, do you set the timer yet about like the reminder of working and stuff? Like, what? Like every hour, I want 5-minute breaks.
Checking that. Everything will come back here. I'm setting an hourly 5-minute break reminder anchored to this work session. Start seated, then stand and move each break.
Wait, like if I could, should I be standing up and walking around while like coding? Or should I like be sitting down? I feel like, is there any downside to walking around? Like for like hours?
Checking. The hourly 5-minute break reminder is scheduled for this session. I'm checking the walking and coding trade-offs now. Don't walk for hours while coding. Sit in a good setup for precise work. Then every hour, take that 5-minute walking break or stand for short stretches and voice conversations. Then sit again. Since your feet already hurt, alternating is safer.
Well, no, my feet doesn't hurt. I'm just saying, I think that sitting is actually really bad for you. It's like a sedentary lifestyle. So, and then like humans, like, isn't it just way better exercise to stand around and move?
Checking. You're right about the big picture, and I was wrong about your feet hurting. Sorry. Movement does beat sitting all day, but standing still isn't real exercise.
Well, like, I'm not really standing still. I'm using the voice mode to talk to you, so this is just all voice right now, and then I'm just like pacing around and back and forth.
Checking. Yes, if you're pacing on voice, that's perfect. Pacing meaningfully cuts sedentary time. Just vary direction, keep it comfortable, and sit briefly if you feel tired. Pacing is great for voice work.
Okay. keep this off screen. Boom. Okay. Okay, so we have the back and turb. What do we have? What's all the subagents we have right now?
Checking. I'm checking what's active plus the coding task. I'll keep it spoken, not on screen. Right now, 3 research subagents are active. Neil Nanda, and that's Alice Rigg, and your Google Docs search. The coding task passed its smoke test and is running the real experiment.
Wait, what's the coding task? I feel like we have to decide on a problem first before we start coding.
Checking. You're right. I started as a generic induction head replication before we chose a question. Treat it only as environment validation and pausing it after the current run.
Okay. Sounds good. I feel like let's see. Like the J space, I guess, was kind of cool. The Jacobian space. It's like similar to Logit Lens. Also, like, I feel like we need to set up a system where we can have like tons of autonomous mechinterp researchers using all these tools, and the Kimi K3 model is definitely going to be interesting for mechinterp. But I don't think we can actually dissect that on our setup. We have access to a DGX Spark. But what other compute do I need?
Checking.
Bro, I hate that the light is low. Let me turn up.
I'm looking at this as a compute planning question. No assumptions about needing a cluster. I'm checking DGX Spark against model size, memory, and parallel experiments.
Okay.
Preliminary answer. 1 DGX Spark is enough for a solid start on small and medium open models, though some sweeps will be slower. Don't buy more until your problem is defined. For autonomous researchers, use a shared experiment queue on that box, and I still wouldn't choose the problem until the research reports arrive.
Wait, what? Wait, so small. Don't buy more until your problem is defined. Use a shared experiment queue. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying that. Oh, what the hell? Wait, one sec. One sec.
The first